Hello everybody. Hi everyone. Am I audible and be visible? Check. Just a minute. Yeah, I'm live. Hi everybody, very good evening. And warm welcome to Vedantu JEE English channel. This is me, your master teacher Nabamita Ma'am, and today we are here to take a mock test and this is of course going to be all about chemistry and some questions of English. I cannot help you with physics and mathematics. I'm so sorry. Yes, it is only going to be for chemistry, okay? It is only going to be for chemistry. I will not be able to help you with physics and mathematics. I'm extremely sorry, but that's not my forte and I cannot cheat you guys regarding that, okay? All right, I am good, Ritik, I am good. Yes, you are unable to access previous videos because we have removed it. We saw that very less amount of students were appearing for Manipal. However, I really wanted to help you with at least one video and here we are today, okay? So it is going to be exactly like how you take your test. There are going to be about 15 questions from chemistry and then around like 5 to 7 questions from English, okay? All right, yes. So shall we start, everybody? Shall we start? Yes, without much further ado, thank you so much to all the students, those who are already here. Yes, thank you so much. Those of you who are new to this channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you like the way I am taking the session. If you like the way I try to explain everything, then please don't forget to also share it with your friends. And I can already see that this video already has a lot of likes. All the students here, don't forget to smash the like button. That's what people say, right? Yes, tomorrow is your exam. That's why I'm here to help you today. Chalo. Okay. Yes, let's move on. Let's move on with the first question, everybody, okay? Yes, crazy rocks. I have just told you, bacha, you're still not listening. Yes, you will not be able to, okay? So, a certain current liberates 0.5 gram of hydrogen in 2 hours, okay? How many grams of copper can be liberated by the same current flowing for the same time in copper sulfate solution? So basically what they are asking us to find out is, they are asking us to find out the weight of copper, right? What are they asking us to find out? They are asking you to find out the weight of copper. So how do we do it? How do we do it? Okay, here is my solution wala page. Okay, so let's do it. Okay. Now we can calculate it as a given weight, okay, given weight of H2 divided by equivalent weight of H2. It should be equal to whatever is your given weight of copper divided by equivalent weight of copper, right? Now some of you might ask me, ma'am, what is this equivalent weight? What is this equivalent weight, right? Okay, so let's understand what is this equivalent weight and how can we give this, okay? So basically equivalent weight, my dear student, is atomic mass divided by 2, okay? It is atomic mass divided by 2. Now, what is the given weight of hydrogen here? The given weight of hydrogen is 0.5 gram, right? Yes. So that means I can write it as 0.5 divided by equivalent of weight of hydrogen, H2 will be what? 2 divided by 2, so it's going to be 1. Am I right, guys? It's going to be 1, right? Now, given weight of copper, that's exactly what we have to find out, right? We do not know what is the given weight of copper. So, let's write that as X. And equivalent weight of copper, what is the atomic mass of copper, bacha log? What is the atomic mass of copper? Yes, everybody knows that as per the periodic table, it's going to be about 63.5, isn't it? So, let's write it here, 63.5 divided by 2, okay? That means that this equation will be equal to 0.5 divided by 1 is equal to x divided by 63.5 divided by 2, right? That means it is going to be 2 3s are 6 and then 2 1s are 2 and then there is 5 to 15, that is 2 7s are 14 and then there will be 10, so 2 5s are 10, 31.75. Is that right? Yes, that's how it is going to be. Now I have to find out x. So my x will be 0.5 multiplied with 31.75. How much will this give you, guys? How much will this give you? 31.75, 0.5. So I think this will be half, so 15 point something. Am I right? 15 point something is the answer. That means that 15 point something, so option B is our correct answer. Option B is our correct answer. Makes sense, right? Yes, absolutely, bacha, absolutely. Obad, bacha, can we please focus on MET right now? I know you guys are asking me for a lot of exams. I won't be able to provide you with absolutely everything. EMCT, however, I have started taking, but we will do it, okay? We will do it for EMCT, don't worry, okay? We'll do it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm taking a Manipal entrance exam right now, so please focus up here, everybody. Please focus up. I don't know when this result will come, when that result will come. Neither am I friends with NTA, nor am I friends with all of these institutes directors, okay? So nobody is telling me when the results are going to come. Yeah? Yeah, I do not know. When is SNUCEE result? I have no idea, guys. I have no idea, okay? Anyway, so this we are clear with, right? Absolutely clear. Amazing. Moving on to the next question, guys. The next question is, which of the following is not a basic amino acid? Now we know that everybody, lysine, arginine, histidine, they are all basic amino acid, isn't it? They are all basic amino acid. This one is done very easily just with the help of elimination method. So lysine, arginine, histidine, if all of them are basic amino acid, that means that leucine has to be our answer. Right? Leucine is going to be our not a basic amino acid. Okay? Alright? Not a basic amino acid because lysine, acha, don't get confused between lysine and leucine. Huh? Lysine, arginine and histidine, all of them are basic amino acid. These three are basic amino acids. So just remember that, okay? Just remember that lysine, arginine, histidine. I don't know, just have a mnemonic maybe, like liars are haters. Liars are haters. So, okay, you can write that, isn't it? Liars are haters. Liars are, write basic haters. Liars are basic haters. I have no idea how you can create this, but I think this makes sense. Liars are basic haters. From there you can remember, liars are basically what? Lysine, arginine, basic, histidine. Haters, so histidine, okay? Alright, oh yeah, liars, yes, thank you. Yeah, then tomorrow you will tell me, ma'am does not know English also. Anyway, okay, so this is our answer, right? Moving on to the next question. As here for the explanation, you also have your structure, okay? You also have your structure. Anand, both of them are important, polymers as well as environmental chemistry, because you can get easy scores. So don't miss out on any of them, okay? Yes, Sati, you are absolutely right, okay? Chalo, moving on. Will there be a class for maths and physics? No, Satvik, I can only teach you chemistry. I will not be able to teach you physics and mathematics. If I do that, it will definitely be a cheating. So I will not be able to do it. I will only take care of chemistry here, okay? Chalo, moving on. Which of the complexes is an outer orbital complex? We have to find out outer orbital complex, okay? So let's do it, everybody. Okay, let's do it. CO, see, NH3 is a neutral ligand, right? NH3 is a neutral ligand. So if it is a neutral ligand, oxidation state becomes very easy. X plus 6 into 0 is equal to plus 3. That means X is equal to plus 3. Now CO is what? Cobalt. Cobalt is 27. Cobalt's atomic number is 27. If it is 27, that means that it is 3d7 and 4s2. Yes. Now, if it is in plus 3 state, that means cobalt in plus 3 state is 3d6. Now, NH3 is a neutral ligand, but it is definitely a strong ligand. So, if it is a strong field ligand, then what will happen? Pairing up will happen. So, that means 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here, right? So, 3d6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Pairing up happens. So D2sp3 hybridization, that means this is an inner orbital complex. Am I right? That means this is an inner orbital complex. Okay. Yes. Moving on, let's do it for the next one, that is FeCN6. Cn has -1 charge, so 6 into -1 -6, and here is -4. When 6 goes there, Fe will be in +2 state. Yes, what is Fe's atomic number? Iron's atomic number is 26. So 3d6, 4s2. Fe is in +2 state, so 4s2 will go away. It will be 3d6. 3d6, Cn is also a strong fill ligand. If Cn is a strong fill ligand, once again we have D2sp3 hybridization. That means that this is also inner orbital complex. Am I right? Yes, absolutely. Okay, now let's check it out for this again. NiNH3. NH3 is a neutral ligand, no charge, so 6 into 0. That means Ni is in +2 state. Ni is in +2 state. Now what is nickel's atomic number? 28. So +2, that means 3d8. Now see, because it is 3d8, if I draw the structure here, it is going to be like this, right? 3d8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Although NH3 is a strong filled ligand, everyone, although NH3 is a strong filled ligand, even if they pair it up, only one orbital will be empty, isn't it? Only one orbital will be empty. And if only one orbital is empty, do you think it makes enough space for the 6NH3 ligand that is coming to nickel? It doesn't. It doesn't. So that means that instead of pairing up, okay, NH3, instead of pairing it up, what it will do is it will take the next vacant S, it will take the next vacant P3, and it will take the next vacant D2 orbitals, okay, which means that this is going to be our outer orbital complex, right? So that means this is our correct answer. This is our correct answer. Makes sense? Yes? Okay, bacha. Chalo. All right. Where did I get this question? These questions are from previous year MET questions. Okay. Also, there is a book called Arihant Publishers have a Manipal Entrance Exam book, which is there in the Vedantu library in the first floor of our office. From there also I have taken some of the questions. Okay. From there I have some of the question. Sati, please don't do all of that, no bacha. Huh? Let's not create all of this controversy and gossips, yeah? Can we please focus in the session? Please. As a teacher, I'm telling you that, please let's not do all of that, yeah? These are all gossips. These are all just noises. It doesn't matter to you who teaches on which platform. You definitely follow the teacher, right? You learn from a teacher. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. From where am I standing and from where am I going to be, which platform am I following, doesn't matter at all. All you have to do is just learn from it. So basically just learn. Don't come into the class and, try to fire a spark or try to, bring about a controversy or try to bring up all of these. Let's not do all of that, okay? Yeah? Anyway, so this is clear. This is clear, everyone. Okay? All clear? Can I get some easy peasy biryani is tasty? Yeah. MHT, CET and COMED-K. Meet, I cannot promise because like I said, I'm the only one who is doing everything. It becomes very, very difficult. I am also a part of another channel. So for me to be able to take 2-3 sessions in a day and then also be in the planning process and everything, it becomes very difficult. I'll try though. I'll try, okay? But I'm not promising right now, okay? Very good NCERT Kitano. I think you'll be able to do great, okay? Chalo. Alright, moving on from the next question. Moving on from this question. Acha. For a chemical reaction A, products, the rate of reaction doubles when the concentration of A is increased by 4 times. Acha. So rate of reaction. So basically R. How do we write R? R we can write it as Ka to the power N. Make sense? Right? Make sense? Isn't it? Yes. Okay. Now, it says that the rate of reaction doubles when the concentration of A is increased by 4 times. So, that means we can write that twice of R is K 4A to the power N. Am I right? I can write it like this, right? Now what I can do is, I can name this equation to be 2 and I can name this equation to be 1. So if I just do 2 divided by 1, what will I get? R cancel, so 2 here, K cancel, A cancel, okay, so that means 4 to the power N, this is what I get. Now I can write this as 2 to the power 1, and this 4n I can write it as 2 to the power 2n. Yes? Yes? That means that 1 is equal to 2 to the power n, so that means that n is equal to half, which means that our option C is the correct answer. Very good. Some of the students had actually already told us that. Okay. Alright. Chalo. Okay. What are you saying, NCERT Kitanu? I can't understand, bacha. What are you suggesting? Yes. I really can't understand. Okay. Okay. Chalo. Alright. Yes. Moving on. What possibly can be the ratio of the de Broglie wavelength of two electrons having the same initial energy and accelerated through 50 volt and 200 volt? Okay. Okay. Alright. What is de Broglie wavelength formula, everybody? I think everyone knows this, right? This is very easy. Lambda is equal to 1 by 2 MEV root over. Is that right? Is that right? Root 2, yes, Vasundhara. Very good. Very good. Amazing. If this is the correct answer, then we know that m is mass of electron and volt is what is given to us. Volt is variable. V is the potential. V is the potential, right, which is given to us as a 2 different volt, right? So that means I can write it as lambda is equal to 1 by root over V. I can cancel out all the other ones. And then if I do lambda 1 divided by lambda 2, it will come to me as root over V2 divided by root over V1. Which means then I can write it as root over 200 divided by root over 50. Now if you try calculating this, root over 200 must be around 14 and root over 50 must be around 7. So 7, 2, that means it has to be 2:1. 2:1 is the ratio, isn't it? 2:1 is the ratio, guys. And by the way, be very careful. Now don't go and click on 1:2. 1:2 and 2:1 is different. Okay. So that means option B is correct. See, this is there only for confusion. Don't write this, okay? Yes, don't do this. What will be the difficulty of Manipal exam? Definitely lesser than JEE. Definitely a lot lesser than JEE. These are the previous year questions. You can see the level of questions and you can understand, right? Chalo, moving on from here then. Ethyl iodide when heated with sodium in dry ether gives pure. Oh my God, what an easy question, isn't it? Ethyl iodide, okay, ethyl iodide, so C2H5I heated with sodium, so plus Na. Here is a dry ether. Yes. Yes, what will I get? Definitely I will get 2NaI plus, what will this be? 2C2H5I. So this will become C4H10. Which is option A, right? This is option A, C4H10. Very good. Absolutely right, Shefali Bacha. Absolutely right. Chalo, moving on. The IUPAC name of the compound is, okay, yes, this session will remain as it is, bacha. This session will remain as it is. This will not go away anywhere. Absolutely right. This is what? Wood's reaction. And remember, I made a shorts where 3 reactions you could remember in 1 minute. 3 reactions, Wood's Fittig reaction and Wood's Fittig reaction together, all of them, I gave it in 1 shorts. You guys did not watch it only. But in 1 minute, you could remember all of them. I also gave you the trick how to remember it. Please do watch it, okay? It's there in the channel only. Chalo, anyway, moving on. This, can we do it? Very easy, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, isn't it? So basically, what will it be? 4-methyl pentane 2-ol. 4-methyl pentane 2-ol. Option D is the correct answer. Yes. Option B is the correct answer. Right? Yes. Chalo, great. Okay? Yes, bacha, the live session recording will remain as it is. Okay? As it is. Chalo, moving on. Acha, the solubility of CaF2 is A moles per liter. A moles per liter. Then its solubility product is basically all they are asking is very simple, very easy. KSP. What is KSP? NCERT Kitano, there is a session called All About MET in this channel. Please go and watch it, okay? And Varun, Uttarwar, Raghav, everybody else, guys, please focus in this session right now, okay? Can we please do focus on this session right now? Yeah? Okay? All right? Thank you so much. Yes, you are absolutely right, Sharon, but let me solve it for everybody else. So CaF2, basically I can write that as Ca2 plus 2F minus, right? Is that right? Absolutely. Now what they are asking me is a KSP. So KSP is basically for Ca2 plus is going to be A, and then for 2F minus it's going to be what? 2A square, because raised to the power the coefficient. You will raise it to the power of coefficient. So that means this is going to be 4A cube. Alright. So this is the correct answer. Yes. This is the correct answer. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Ozone, when reacts with potassium iodide solution, it will liberate certain product which turns starch paper blue. The liberated substances. Just right from this we can understand that starch always gives you a blue-black color in the presence of iodine test. So obviously this is the answer. But even if not, even if you are not convinced, okay, let's just say that if at all you are not convinced, then what we can do is, let's see, O3, ozone, plus potassium iodide, so Ki, and obviously in the air, so that means H2O is also going to be there. This reaction will give you KOH plus I2 plus O2, and this I2 is what they are asking, which is iodine, okay, which is iodine. All right, yes, great, amazing. Moving on to the next question, everyone. Which of the following ion has the highest magnetic moment? Again, easy question. Zn2 plus is going to be what? 3d10, that means 0 unpaired electrons, so magnetic moment 0. Titanium 3 plus, titanium is what? Scandium then titanium, so 22. 22 means 3d2 4s2. If it is 3 plus, then only 3d1 is going to be there, right? Yes? Alright. What is it? It's going to be 3d1. So that means only one unpaired electron is there, and if there is only one unpaired electron, that means what will it be? The magnetic moment will be around 1 point something something Bohr magneton. Let's just call it to be 1.92, possibly, right? Yeah. Sc3 plus, guys, scandium is 21, that means 3d1 4s2. If it is scandium 3 plus, that means all the 3 electrons are gone, so basically 3d0. So once again the magnetic moment is going to be 0, right? Yes. And then finally Mn2 plus. What is Mn? Mn is basically 25, so 3d5 4s2 if it is Mn2 plus. then it is going to be 3d5, and 3d5 has 5 unpaired electrons, so that means it is going to be 5 point something something Bohr magneton, right? So this is our correct answer. Clear? Easy? Very good. Yes, amazing. All right, moving on, okay, moving on. Let's do this, guys. XEF4. So we have to basically list 1 to list 2, we just have to match it, okay? List 1 to list 2, we just have to match it. So XEF4, XEF, F, F, and then F, there are 2 lone pairs. So 2 lone pairs, 4 bond pairs, that means 6, which is basically sp3 and d2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, sp3d2. So XeF4 is this. H2O, everybody knows it is sp3, yes. PCl5, everybody knows that PCl5 is definitely going to sp3d, right? And PTNH3 too, no other option but option 1. That means that option A is our correct answer. Am I right? Yes? Right? Yes. But Anbu, I am collating all the data from organic, inorganic and physical, no? So this was one question from inorganic, so I thought I'll do it, okay? Why, Shaurya? Why will I do that, yeah? I'm very sweet person. I'm very sweet person. Sarvesh, what was I doing, bacha? So many calculations I have done, you did not see or what? You guys are super impossible to, like, you know. What happened to you? You didn't see this. Were these not numericals? Huh? I'm going to give you some. You also have to do it on your own, na baba? You are in 11th and 12th standard. You don't get spoon-fed here, okay? Every time I do something, there is more that you want. I am giving you numericals. What are these? Anyway, let's do this. Chalo, let's do this, everybody. Which was the question that we were doing? This is done, right? This is done. Option A is the correct answer, right? Chalo, moving on. The main product of the reaction CH3CONH2 with Br2 in aqueous potassium hydroxide medium is. Okay, guys, let's look at this. Let's just look at this. CH3CONH2 with Br2. Br2 in aqueous potassium hydroxide. What is this? What is this? Basically, I can also write it as RC double bond ONH2. Yes, and then if I write here Br2 and KOH, what will I get? I will get RNH2, which is nothing but Hofmann bromamide degradation. Nothing but Hofmann bromamide degradation. This reaction is your Hofmann bromamide degradation. Correct? So that means as per this reaction RNH2, here my R is CH3. So it has to be CH3NH2. Option D is the correct answer. Right? Option D is the correct answer. Well done, well done. Moving on to the next question. Acha. C6H6 consists of 1 ring, while naphthalene consists of 2 rings. Both of them are aromatic and they obey the 4n plus 2 rule. Nagendra Gamer, what is there to understand, bacha? This is Hofmann bromamide degradation. The reaction is only such that if you have RC double bond ONH2, then bromine and KOH, they will take away this part will go away. All you will be left with is RNH2. This is the whole thing about Hofmann bromamide degradation. Okay? And from this reaction, the ketone gets removed. Exactly, this part gets removed because of Br and KOH. From here, if I take this RC double bond ONH, RC double bond ONH2, I can write this one also exactly like this. See, CH3C double bond O NH2, right? This R is basically this part, right? This is my this part. So what will happen? Here also this C double bond O part will get removed. All I'll be left with is CH3 NH2. That's it. Okay. All right. Yes. Yes. Bacha, even for the numerical type question, no, I have given you the options, okay? I have given you the options just to keep it a little easy, right? Yeah, but in the exam, you will not be getting those options, okay? In this exam, you will not be getting these, you will not be getting the options. You will have to do it, okay? All right? Acha, chalo. Moving on from here. Yes, many of you have already told me that C6H6 consists of one ring and here it is 4n plus 2. So basically very easy, 4n plus 2. For benzene, C6H6 is benzene. So for benzene, n is equal to 1. That means 4n plus 2, this is going to be 6. For naphthalene, n is equal to 2. For naphthalene, n is equal to 2. So 4 into 2 is 8. 8 plus 2 is equal to 10. That means it is option C, 6 and 10. Yes? Alright? Very good. Very good. Alright. Chalo. 10 pi bonds, exactly. Basically, when we say that 4n plus 2, Huckel rule, it's for the pi bonds, isn't it? It's for the pi bonds. But here also we can do this. So basically, what we are meaning to say is the number of n electrons inside the rings of C6H6 and naphthalene respectively is going to be 6 and 10. Okay? Alright, moving on from here everyone, an organic compound contains 20% C, 46.66% N and 6.66% H. It gives NH3 gas on heating with NaOH. A can B. Let's calculate this. Let's assume that our total weight is, guys, total weight is equal to 100 gram. Yes? Okay. Now, percentage C is given. So, instead of writing percentage C, because I have already written that total weight is 100 gram, that means C is equal to 20 gram. Yes? My N is equal to 46.66 gram. My H is equal to 6.66 gram. Right? Yes? And they're saying that it gives NH3 gas on heating with NaOH, organic compound. So I think there has to be O also, but O value is not given. So what we can do is 100 minus 20 plus 46.66 plus 6.66 gram. Tell me guys, what is 100 minus this? What is 100 minus this? What is 100 minus this, everyone? Please tell me. I am very bad in mathematics, so I'll have to use my calculator. Chalo. 100 minus 20 plus 46.66 plus 6.66, 26.68, right? Yes, answer is 26.68 gram. Okay, all right. Now what do we have to do from here? We have to find the moles, okay? We will have to find the moles. So, moles of C is equal to, let's see, 20 divided by 12, right? Carbon is what? Carbon 12, C12. So, if I do 20 by 12, please tell me what is the result for this also. I am waiting, you have to tell me. I'm not going to use the calculator once again. Tell me guys. 1.66? Yes? Okay. 1.666. Okay? Okay. Let's write moles of what is next? N. Moles of N is equal to 46.66 divided by what is N? N is 14. Right? N is 14. So 14, do this and tell me also. Do this and tell me. Grave forger, yes. 3.5 only. 3 point. Tell me till 3 decimal places. Tell this to me for 3 decimal places. Okay, 3 decimal places. 3.332. Okay. 3.332. Great. Okay. All right. Now moles of H, let's do. For H2 it is easy, 6.66 divided by 1. 6.66 divided by 1 is basically 6.66. This much maths even I know. Okay. And then finally, moles of O is equal to 26.68 divided by 16 for O. 16, so tell me, what is it? For this O, 20. I think 1.66 only it is going to be, right? Here also it was 20 by 12 and here it is 26 by 16. 1.668. Chalo, theek hai, 1.668. Okay. So that means our molar ratio, guys, our molar ratio becomes, check it out. Yes, our molar ratio is C is to H is to O is to N. Hai na? So for C, we know that it is 1.66. For H, it is 6.66. For O, it is again 1.66. For N, it is 3.332. Okay. Now what we have to do is basically when we get these kind of things, to find out the empirical formula, let's divide all of them by the smallest ratio, which is 1.666, right? Which is 1.666. So that means if I divide 1.666 divided by 1.666, I will get 1. For 6.666 divided by 1.666, how much will I get, guys? How much will I get? 6 divided by almost 2, if I do, then 2, 4, approximately 4. Okay, 4. This will again be 1. And for 3, this is here 1.6, this is 3. So 3, 1.5 into 2, this will be 2. If I am not wrong, this is going to be approximately 2. Great. So that means my formula becomes CH4N2O. That's my formula. CH4N2O. Now let's come back and check it out. This has NH5. C also 2. No, not done. C6 not done. C N2 O H4. This is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. Okay. Option C is the correct answer. Right? Okay. Moving on. The ratio of rates of diffusion of SO2, O2 and CH4 is. Chalo, let's figure it out. The ratio of rates of diffusion. Rate of diffusion is basically equal to 1 by root over molecular weight of gas. Isn't it? This is what it is, right? This is what it is. Yes. So that means that R SO2 is to R O2 is to R CH4 is equal to 1 by SO2. SO2 is going to be S or 64. O2 is 32. And CH4 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 1 by root over 16. Yes? Yes? Graham's law of diffusion. Absolutely right, bacha. Now, let's do this. 64 is to 32. This is. (32) is to 16. Now, I can see that 16 ones are 16, 16 twos are 32 and 16 fours are 64. Am I right, guys? Yes? Absolutely. So, I can write it as 1 by root over 4 is to 16 is to 232 is to 1, which means I can write it as 1 by root over 4 is to 1 by root over 2 is to 1 by root over 1, which is nothing but 1. Now, if I multiply all of them by 2, what will I get? What will I get? I will get this to be as 2 divided by root over 2, this will be equal to 1. 2 divided by root over 2, this will be equal to root over 2. This will be equal to 2. This is my answer. This is my answer. Is this my answer? Yes. So that means that 1 root over 2. Yes, option C is the correct answer. Very good. Option C is the correct answer, right? Well done. Chalo. Moving on. Now we come to English part, guys. Let's do the English part. Chalo. Let's do the English part. Matrix. बहुत मार खाओगे अगर झूठ बोल रहे हो तो let me see जेई का रिजल्ट आ गया you're saying, हाँ? Let me see. झूठ बोल रहे हो तो बहुत मार खाओगे. नहीं आया. ना, चल झूठा. Don't do this. सबके वहां पे अलर्ट लगा हुआ है NTA का यार. Like I have actually put alert from NTA. Don't do this ना बच्चा. Don't do this. अच्छा चलो. Let's read this passage, guys. Let's read this passage. Yeah. Read the given passage carefully and answer the questions that follow by selecting the most appropriate option. No one knows when or by whom rockets were invented. In all probability, the rocket was not suddenly invented but evolved gradually over a long period of time, perhaps in different parts of the world at the same time. Some historians of rocketry, notably Willy Ley, trace the development of rockets to the 13th century China, a land noted in ancient times for its firework display. In the year 1232 AD, when the Mongols laid siege to the city of Kaifengfu, wow, Kaifengfu, the capital of Henan province, the Chinese defenders used weapons that were described as arrows of flying fire. There is no explicit statement that these arrows were rockets, but some students have concluded that they were because the record does not mention bows or other means of shooting the arrows. In the same battle, we read the defenders dropped from the walls of the city a kind of bomb described as heaven-shaking thunder. From these meager references, some students have concluded that the Chinese by the year 1232 had discovered gunpowder and had learned to use it to make explosive bombs as well as propulsive charges for rockets. Okay? Alright? Chalo. Moving on. Nagendra, why complaining so much? Huh? Why complaining so much? In your MET exam, English questions will also come. Yeah? Once I am done with the chemistry, I am doing the English questions. Is there a problem with that also? Nagendra, I'm very happy that you ask questions, but ask questions that are relevant to the topic. Hey, I'm cool down only. I'm just having a fun, okay? I'm cool down, I'm cool, I'm chill, everything, okay? Just let me also have a conversation with my students, yeah? Yes. Chalo. Okay. Let's move on to the question. The question says the passage gives primarily a history of the bravery of the Chinese. Nah. Right. Okay. The invention of rockets? Yeah, I think so. I think it's invention of the rockets. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Invention of rockets only, right? That's what they spoke about, isn't it? The attack on China by the Mongols. Really? I don't think so. I mean, yeah, that is also there in the year 2030. That is also there. But they see how it starts. No one knows when or by whom rockets were invented. So the first sentence only says that it's about the rockets, right? So I think it will be, exactly, I think it will be safer for us to write that the history is about invention of rockets. I mean, primarily, I think it talks about the invention of rockets, right? Primarily, it does not talk about the attack on China by the Mongols. And it does not really talk about the battle against the Chinese wall. Obviously not, right? Obviously not. Chalo, done with this. Moving on. According to this passage, rockets were invented by the Mongols, the ruler of Hunan province, I think unknown people. We are still not clear about it, right? Are we clear about it? I don't think so. We are not clear about it because it kept saying that we do not know. Maybe the Chinese people, there was heaven shaking thunder and all of these, right? Yes. So probably unknown people, right? Oh, but it says, I think this is wrong. Yeah, I think this is wrong. It has to be unknown people, right? It's definitely unknown people. Chalo, moving on. According to this passage, rockets were a gift of God to the Chinese. Definitely not. Invented in the 20th century, invented in 1232 AD, developed over many centuries. I think developed over many centuries, right? It does not give us any particular date. It does not give us any particular date. It says that developed over many centuries, right? So I think that's what it is supposed to be. Correct? Okay. The phrase arrows of flying fire means some ancient phenomenon in the skies? No. Refers to lightning and thunder? No. Is another name for rockets is assumed to refer to rockets? I think it's the phrase arrows of flying fire assumed to refer to rockets or another name for rockets? I'm getting a little confused, guys. I'm a little confused here. Can you tell me which one do you think is the correct one? Achha, it says that assumed to refer to rockets. Assumed to, because we are not very sure, right? Because we are not very sure. So yes, assumed to refer to rockets makes more sense, right? Yes, absolutely right. Okay. The bombs have been referred as the heaven-shaking thunder because contain gunpowder. So what? If it contains like gunpowder, so what, right? Make thunderous noise. Yes, that makes sense. Makes thunderous noise. Are propelled by rockets? No. Seem to fall from heaven? Definitely no. Make thunderous noise. I think that is the correct answer, right? Yes? Okay. All right. Chalo, moving on from here. Barren. Opposite word of barren. Okay. Barren means, guys, absolutely empty. Like deserts are called as barren. Barren land, right? If it is barren land, then what is the opposite word? Fertile. Yes, Pavan, what happened, bro? What happened? Yes. Instead of just writing, can you help me? Can you help me? Just write it down. Know what you want the help with. Avneet, those sessions have been taken off because we saw that very little students were appearing for Manipal entrance exam. That's why we are doing only one session. That is today's session. Okay. Those sessions are not there anymore. Okay. All right. Yes, bachas. So please focus on this, right? Chalo. Moving on. In the following question, choose the alternative which best expresses the meaning of the word given in capital letter. I think this is the capital letter one, savor. Don't we say sweet and savory, right? Don't we say sweet and savory? So I think sweet is also a taste and savory is also a taste, right? To taste, I think to savor is definitely taste. Am I right? Yes, that is the correct answer. That is the correct answer. Chalo. 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 25. All of these are prime numbers, no? All of these are prime numbers, isn't it? Prime numbers. So 11, then 12, 13, 13, then 14, 15, 16, 17, then again 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This is what? 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, then 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Option A. Option A is the correct answer. Yes. 2, 4 pattern. Oh, 25 is not prime number. Very good, Arnav. Yes, 25 is not prime number. You are right. You are right. You are absolutely right. Yes. Chalo. If English alphabet is written in backward order, then what will be the 13th letter to left of Third letter from right. Let's try to solve it. English alphabet is written in backward. Acha. So backward, that means I can write it like this, no? A, B, C, D, E, F. Like this I can go on, right? Yes? And here will be Z, isn't it? Right, here will be Z, isn't it? X, Y, Z. Now, what will be the 13th letter to the left of the third letter from right? Third letter from right, guys. This is the third letter from right. A, B, C, right? A, B, C, this is the third letter from right. Yes? So, if this is the third letter from right, then what will be the 13th letter? 13th letter on this side from here. So, 13 plus 3 will be 16. And what is the 16th alphabet, guys? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. P is the correct answer, I guess. P is the correct answer. I don't think this kind of questions come though, right? But English comes. I don't think that kind of question comes, but I guess one aptitude question anyway my SME had given to you by chance if a question like this comes. Anyway, although, nevertheless, although means nevertheless, though means however. This is, they do, is it? Okay. Pawan, I still haven't seen what help you need, bacha. I haven't seen what help you need. I don't know what you are talking about. Please reply, please reply. What should I reply about, sweetheart? Please write down. Yes, this type definitely comes. Yes, this type will definitely come. Option C, yes, however, okay? However. Oh, done. We are done, guys. So that's all for today. That's all for today. Okay. Want to get centum in chemistry, then start studying from right now. What else? Okay. This type came under which section? English. English. You will have 5 questions of English. So just do that, okay? Ma'am, will JEE Main preparation be suitable for Manipal appearance? JEE Main is definitely a little, a notch higher than Manipal. So I think if you have prepared for JEE, then you should be able to answer most of the questions from Manipal, okay? Achha, 10 questions from English, okay, alright, 10 questions from English. I am getting a little confused, okay? Alright, so I think that's all for today, guys. I think that's all for today. Yes, I'll see you soon, maybe tomorrow or day after, yeah? And till then, let's keep hoping that our result comes out soon so that we can sleep. Yes, I understand a lot of you haven't slept, neither have I. Every night, every 2.5 hours or so, I'm waking up and I'm seeing if there is an NTA, if there is any NTA alert that has come in my phone. Yes? It is slightly more difficult. No, Legion, I don't think so. It will be slightly more difficult than JEE Mains. No, not really. Anyway, guys, that was all for today. Tara, bye-bye. Good night. I'll see you soon, okay? Bye-bye. I have another session at 9 p.m. so I have to go. Need to take a little rest and drink some water. Bye-bye.